So if you ask my wife, she'll tell you how many unfinished notebooks I've got. I enjoy buying notebooks and then I go with full gusto, and now I'm going to journal and diary and keep track of all my tasks, but none of that proceeds. And the number of pans that I've got and chef's knives and all sorts of things where I go all in on something and then it wanes. And that has been obviously the thing throughout my life, and the reason why I think that I don't finish things. I start and don't finish, or I start strong and I don't finish, is because the part that you need to get out of your system, once that's been satisfied, then the rest of it sort of fizzles out and dies. So I've explained in all of the previous videos about how my life is a data collection thing for me, and I take from all of the varied interests that I've got, and while I'm out learning all these different things, once I have taken from it what I need to take, then the maintenance of that becomes extremely boring because there's nothing left in it for me to get out of it, and it's not something that I further want to pursue. One of my latest things that I'm busy with is vibe coding. If you don't know what that is, it's basically using AI and all of these tools. And I'm busy building apps. And what I found is that that one is one thing that's keeping me entertained for a much longer time, because it is actively engaging and there's constant problem solving and things that keep breaking and needing fixes, and there's not sort of this maintenance mode that comes into it. But when I'm creating all of these projects, what I can see that is coming at the end of it is that once I've created a finished and polished product, that there's going to become a maintenance period, and I know and can guarantee that that is the point at which I'm going to become bored. So what I'm seeing with this is that because there's so much you can do, constant upgrades and improvements and new features inside these systems, that because there's that, it's never finished. And because it's never finished, it's this continuing thing. But if you're applying that in life, obviously, you need to get to these finished products. And the part that I'm learning to understand is that I'm good at the creating side, but the maintaining side is not something that I thrive off of. So for me to prevent that internal friction with myself and not feel guilty about not finishing things, then I need to figure out how do I maintain the starting, and then how do I subcontract the finishing part or the maintaining part out to people who actually enjoy that part of it. And just to further lock it in mentally for myself is to understand that not finishing doesn't mean that you don't have perseverance and you don't have an issue with finishing tasks, because if I did, then there would be many things that I haven't finished. But the thing is that there isn't enough of a mental stimulation anymore after a certain point, and at that point, that is when I need to outsource it. Before it fizzles out and dies, I need to get it out of that creation mode into production mode and then out into maintenance mode. So that is just something that is, or that you need to be aware of if you have that type of brain, that you feel like you're not fixing or you're not finishing things. It isn't about the finishing, it's about what you are intrigued by and what your brain functions with and thrives on, versus when it deems it to be not something and then it becomes less valuable and then it just wants to drop it out because it's causing an internal friction. So that's just something that I figured out, and you can use it.